Hello, and welcome, my friends. It is so nice to have you join me today. My name is Michelle. I am your emotional resilience coach. And today we're going to talk about why narcissists lie. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and the notifications button. Now, if you have been embroiled with a narcissist, I have no doubt that at some point in this relationship, you have questioned, is it me? Am I the one that is wrong? Am I going crazy? What is happening here? And the reason why we get into this place is because narcissists use lies to control. All right, they control the way you see the world, the way you see them, even the way you see yourself. They are all about making sure that they hold all the cards. They are the ones who have the most power, for want of a better word, in the relationship. If they feel like they don't have that power, or they're losing that power, or that power is slipping, that's when the lies become the worst. That's normally when lies about you start coming out, when a smear campaign happens. That's when they start saying things to you like, you're crazy. It's all done to manipulate and control the situation in the hopes that they get out of it what it is that they're looking for or what they need. If you do things like question, you will be questioned for your questioning. They will flip it around on you. If you do things like say, hey, but hang on a minute, the story doesn't make sense, they are going to say to you, well, you just weren't focusing, or you just didn't hear me properly the first time, or something. There will always be an excuse. There will always be a reason. Even omission is a form of control. Generally with a narcissist, they have this belief of it is my way or the highway, and if you don't do it my way, then that's not really a choice for them either, so I'm going to make your life really, really miserable until you do it my way. And my advice always is just take the highway, because it just becomes messy. When you start catching a narcissist out in their lies, they tend to get their back up, and they tend to go into overdrive mode of trying to maintain control at all costs. And so the lengths and breadths that they will go to it's mind-boggling. The things that they will say, what they will do, how they will show up is really, really frightening for all involved. And so generally my advice is, if this is someone in your life that you can't get out, just be aware and be onto it for what it is, that they feel like they need to control the situation. They feel like they are somehow losing control. They feel like they need to get control back again. There's something along those lines going on with them. If possible, obviously, the highway is always the best way, because then you don't have to deal with the drama. You don't have to deal with the questioning of yourself. Narcissists are particularly good at making you question your sanity. Did I see that right? Even something that you might have actually seen. Maybe you went to the shop, and you, on your way there, walked past a restaurant, and you saw them sitting inside the restaurant with somebody else. They will say to you, it wasn't me. And you could be like, no, it really was you. You might even have a picture. Maybe you took a picture, and you might say, hey, this is you. And they'll look at you and say, that's not me, or I don't have that shirt, or no, just look again. They will lie and lie and lie. Even in the face of the obvious, they will lie. And so this is not conducive, obviously, to a functional, healthy relationship. I do understand that sometimes maybe it is in a work situation, maybe it is in a family situation. You might at times not be able to go completely cut off, no contact with them at all. But my advice is that see the lie, know the lie, recognize the lie, be onto the lie, but you're not going to get any joy out of the narcissist. They're not going to come clean. They're not going to admit to it. They're not going to meet you halfway. They're not going to tell you the truth. that's the thing, is that with a narcissist, you never really know where it is that you stand. They're not going to be honest with you. It is, I know this is very sad and it's very exhausting to be in and to actually believe, but it is all about a game. It is all about control. It is all about perception. And how a narcissist is perceived is absolutely everything, right? You have got to see them as being everything, as being the be all and end all. So often what happens with clients is that they will say, you know, people think I'm mad. People think I'm going crazy because I'll tell them about my experiences with the narcissist in my life, and they don't believe me because it doesn't match up with their experiences with the narcissist. And so they're really good at sowing the seeds of doubt and making you believe that you're the one that's wrong, or maybe you feel you're asking for too much, or you're too demanding, or whatever the case may be. They're really, really good at getting you to just question. But all the lying, all the nonsense, all the drama is nothing other than control. Control of you, control of the situation, and most importantly, controlling the way they are viewed, they are perceived. They've got to be perceived as being either the best at everything, that's your grandiose narcissist. They're either no one's better at anything than they are, nobody will ever beat them at anything. They are the prettiest, the cleverest, the most popular, the most loving, the most gentle, the most kind, the most whatever. Or if they are the more vulnerable narcissist, nobody is more broken than them. Nobody's been more abused than them. Nobody has been more shattered or traumatized than them. All right, the narcissist always has to be the best at everything, either the best at winning in life, or, I know it sounds really weird, but the best at almost losing in life, right? Because no one has trauma or wounds or pains as deep as they are. So nobody can understand. And so they will use everyone and everything around you. They will lie, 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 lie. And it's all to just manipulate, and so that you can see them as they want to be perceived, as they want to be seen. Because somewhere, somehow along the line, a narcissist is actually very deeply aware of their flaws, and they just don't want everybody else to be as aware of it, right? Everything, their whole lives is set up so as not to be perceived as weak or inferior or human, which is what we all are. So yeah, I hope that this helps. Please don't forget to come over to Instagram, say hey to me there. I am Michelle at the Emotional Resilience Coach. If there's any questions, any clarity, anything you're looking for, please do leave me a message and I'll get back to you. Take a deep breath. Know you're doing a great job. You're doing better than you think you are. And just have a most empowered day.